Hello, this is my review of Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a free-to-play game that was designed by Blizzard and has been released over a year ago on March 11th, 2014 for PC, and for iPhone almost a year later in April 2015. Hearthstone is supported by microtransactions by allowing players to be able to buy in-game ways of obtaining cards such as packs, arena runs, and solo adventures. For players to earn cards, they can be obtained by opening packs, which can be bought with gold from the shop. The second way that players can obtain cards is through completing the solo adventures. After beating boss battles, they can receive rewards of cards. The third way that players can obtain cards is through the arena. The way that players can craft cards is by using dust. This screen allows players to choose what cards they want to craft for each class. To earn dust, players must open packs, and in the packs they can get the cards, and then these cards can be disenchanted for dust, and then the dust is used to create more cards. Typically, cards are a lot more expensive to craft than to disenchant. For example, this disenchants for 5 dust, and you have to spend 40 dust to create the card. For rare cards, the disenchant value is 20, and to craft it is 100 dust. For the purple cards, you get 100 dust for disenchanting, and they cost 400 to create. And the legendary minions, they disenchant for 400 and cost 1600 dust to obtain. In Hearthstone, there are 9 different heroes that players can choose and make decks from. Each hero has certain cards that can only be played by that class, but the neutral cards can be played for every single class. In Hearthstone, each one of the classes has a special hero power that can be played in game for 2 mana. The warrior gains 2 armor, which is effectively 2 health. The shaman summons a random totem. These totems include a 0/2 totem that heals, a 1/1 totem, a 0/2 taunt totem, and a 0/2 spell power totem. The rogue can equip a weapon that has 1 attack and can be used twice. The paladin summons a 1/1 recruit on the board. The hunter does 2 damage to the enemy hero's face. The druid gains 1 armor and 1 attack for this turn. The priest restores 2 health to any unit. The mage hero power deals 1 damage to any unit. And probably the most interesting and my personal favourite, the warlock draws a card but takes 2 damage to himself. Once a player has created their decks, they have multiple game modes that they have a chance to play. The first of 4 game modes is ranked or casual. In casual, players can play constructed decks that they have made in the My Collection against other players who have made similar decks. In the ranked, players earn stars by winning against these other players, and they lose stars by losing to other players. The objective is to try and reach the highest rank you can, the highest being legend, where all the best players are. Players who manage to reach this high have a chance to participate in tournaments. Personally, I really like this, because it allows me to play competitively against other players in Hearthstone. As you can see, in this game, it looks like we're about to lose. Yeah, we're pretty screwed. I'm about to reach 0 health soon. When that happens, I lose. Well played. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. Nope, looks like I lose. When he attacks me, I will lose a star. And that's ranked. Yep. Oh well. See, lost a stop. The second game mode is Solo Adventures. In the Solo Adventures, players can do challenges to unlock cards. For example, if I had to beat this guy, I would earn these cards, but I have to play by the rules. So once I have beaten this boss for this challenge, I will receive some cards that can only be obtained for beating this guy. So just getting cards. Okay. Third game mode is the arena. The arena is an excellent tool for new players to get cards. I don't have enough gold right now to do it, but in order to enter the arena you can either pay £1.49 real money or 150 gold in-game coins. Essentially, what happens in the arena is a player has to create their own decks with a choice of 3 cards that will be available. They have to pick the cards and it will appear here as a deck. Then they play the decks against other people who created decks, and the higher wins you get, the better reward you can get. Because, for example, you can get rare cards, packs, and more gold by getting high wins in arena. Although Hearthstone is a very fun game to play, the main thing I dislike about Hearthstone is that it can be hard to play for new players. Hearthstone is a very pay-to-win game because the new players will not have the best cards, whereas the players who have played the game for a while will have all the strong cards. Perhaps the most pay-to-win aspect of Hearthstone though is the Solo Adventures, because they have some of the best cards in the game, but they cost up to 700 of in-game coins to unlock. This means that it can take a long time to get the gold by playing normal games to purchase them, whereas some players who are able to spend money on the game can just purchase these Solo Adventures and have an advantage. For new players it can seem impossible to get a good deck. Blizzard hasn't really done anything to make the game a little easier for new players to play. Thank you for watching my review.